Title: Horrid Henry's Metaverse Misadventure. Once upon a time, there was an exceptionally naughty boy named Horrid Henry. He was a thorn in the side of his family, friends, and particularly his neighbor, Moody Margaret. One day, Henry was incredibly fortunate to find a bag containing $5,000. Ecstatic, he began to fantasize about all the toys, candy, and video games he could buy. However, Henry's joy was short-lived. Moody Margaret, ever the sly one, managed to trick Henry and spent all his newfound wealth on purchasing virtual land in the metaverse, a digital universe where people could own and interact on virtual properties. Henry was devastated, his dreams of unending fun crushed by Margaret's cunning move. But Henry wasn't one to give up easily. He decided to venture into the metaverse to reclaim his money. He donned a virtual reality headset, and with his mischievous smile, declared, "Moody Margaret, you're going down." In the metaverse, Henry was amazed by the infinite digital landscape. He navigated through cyber streets, soaring skyscrapers, and bustling virtual markets. After a series of adventures and misadventures, he finally found the land that Margaret had purchased. But reclaiming his money wasn't as easy as he thought. Guarding the land was a character that looked eerily like Luigi from the Mario series, but it was an off-brand, bootleg version, known from a notorious Atlas Earth advertisement. This bootleg Luigi was tall, with a twisted mustache and a menacing glare. Henry, though startled, was undeterred. He challenged bootleg Luigi to a game of digital dodgeball, a popular game in the metaverse. The stakes were high. If Henry won, he'd get his money back, but if he lost, he would be banished from the metaverse forever. The game was intense. Bootleg Luigi was surprisingly agile, and his throws were powerful. But Henry was crafty. He dodged, ducked, and weaved, managing to stay in the game. It came down to the final throw. Bootleg Luigi reared back, hurling the digital ball with all his might. Henry, in a desperate move, jumped into the air and dodged the ball, which rebounded off a virtual wall and hit bootleg Luigi. Victory! Henry had won. As promised, the bootleg Luigi had to give Henry his money back. But instead of dollars, Henry received the equivalent in metaverse currency. Returning to the real world, Henry sold the virtual land, converting his metaverse money back into dollars. He had his wealth back, and even made a little extra due to the rising value of the virtual land. Moody Margaret was furious, but Henry just grinned. He had learned a valuable lesson and had a fantastic adventure. He decided to save some of his money for the future, but not before buying a giant stash of candy in the latest video game. And so, Henry's adventure in the metaverse ended, leaving him richer not just in money but also in experience. And as for Moody Margaret, she was already plotting her next scheme, ready to stir up more trouble for Horrid Henry. But that is a story for another day.